India take on West Indies later today, but first up, let's focus our attention on Australia champions v South Africa champions.
Things either heads.
Heads is the call.
It is a head.
It is a head.
We just found yesterday in the morning it was a little bit sticky, and I think it just got better as the day went on, so hopefully it follows the same trend. Well, we scored 189 the other day, which was a very competitive score, I think. So anything around that 182.
Lender is their key on runner, but Imran Tahir's spin and Dale Stein's pace will be the key for South Africa.
Dale Stein is back. Amazing.
Yeah, Callum Ferguson I thought was a bit under the weather, but he's playing today. That's good.
In the first game, a little bit, say, sticky. Not a bad pitch at all. Scores have been good.
Balls against Pakistan. That is a terrific, the new ball with his off spin. In the first match of the cricket ball, certainly in this format as you can get, he is very fit. WCL. JP Duminy. Oh, that's gentle. Bit of a loosener. Justin Ontong.
Aaron Finch played so well in the opening game, Wilco. He hit beautifully through.
To no ball. Umpires
not going to have strike for the new ball. It's a it's a good call by Mike Aaron. Aaron.
Down on one knee. Oh, that's four. Sean Marsh
deserves to be hit four, but he waits.
Just helps the ball along its way.
Along just to make sure he gets it between the two men.
Shot again, he's hit this really hard. Vernon Philander has been launched straight back over his head.
First game he either stayed back and leg side and carted the ball.
And hit with ease as well.
To allow some younger players opportunity, a best of one.
Short, guided through, there isn't a third. So
that Philander has. Two inside the ring of the offside.
Four more to Aaron Finch. Australia off to a racing start. Pitched up. McKenzie.
Back right out of the screws and just skips off the surface. McKenzie.
It's been smashed and dropped.
Well, it was hit hard, but it was straight to Ashwell.
Ashwell Prince is the fielder. That ball was hit hard in the recent ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Bowled.
Come down and see Dale Stein and all these other superstars.
Down the leg side, that'll have to be a reload. That's the big hit. It's gone a long way up. It has gone part of this mechanical equation here. Charles Langerfeldt smashed for four.
Behind it is Sean Marsh, as I've seen you before, Charles Langerfeldt. Not
big enough for Sean Marsh.
The overseas player, excellent cricketer. Really good.
Should be two here. You heard the call from Aaron Finch. He wants the second. Oh, helped on its way. Over, extra cover.
Outside the line of leg stump. Nothing wrong with the ball. Aaron Finch keeps that left.
50 up for Australia. Straight this time.
So far all through this tournament has been easier to hit than.
You've got to be in the right area for Aaron Finch. He's shot down the pit.
But on impact, he's so still, composed, and the placement is perfect.
Tahir likes the ball later, likes the ball after the power play, but not. He's my trip six, big one.
Doesn't normally do that in the power play. He's normally a little bit flatter. And once it goes up over the eye line, Marsh thinks I'm having a bit of.
And Marsh, and there we go. What a sound. That is magnificent.
That's gone a lot far, and we're still in the power play. There's a ball to go. There's 77 without the attack. Sliced. past Langerfeld, run away for a boundary. They cannot stop conceding boundaries.
Those half volleys, easy pickings. This one turned a touch. But again, it was too full. You have to...
Sliced. Should be taken. Is taken. Vernon Philander take
Probably the best delivery. A little bit floated outside the off stump. Finchie had to fetch a very, very important wicket gone down for 49. It's 85 for 1.
now in for the Australia champions. Googly picked by Dunk. It's a beautiful shot to get off the mark.
You cannot bring back a little bit and then bowl a real full half volley for Ben Dunk. Ben Dunk is an aggressor, and that's why they're going to keep on playing short. That's again too full. Boundary. Boundaries are just raining.
Brings 100 into that straighter extra cover, but it's too full, it's too floaty from Imran. Saw yesterday, didn't we? We saw over the hit. How slow that is. In the air. In the air, but is it going to be in the gap? Yes. Into the gap. Oh, didn't get it.
This is that chance, just a top edge. And Ben Dunk, yeah, the length is good. And the next delivery, he was just waiting.
If not, it just becomes easy and easy pickings.
Just really put in a lot of hard yards, and they made sure that he's a real fighter. He's not happy to give anything away. To the plan. And halfway mark, we have a strategic
spin. Straight back over the bowler.
Sense that he got the inside part of that bat, but it was nicely done. Was even in the slot. And
he plays that swivel so well, Sean Marsh. Just goes down on one knee, helps the ball along its way.
a spin from that sort of angle. So really well placed by.
He won't get one now. Oh, and now then, that's out.
The angle drifting in and then just holding up, turning. Looking to get out. Sean Marsh, well played for his 49.
In the match against Pakistan. These boundaries are so
nicely. Gives you all the time in the world.
And that is another 4 for Ben Dunk.
Pick your spot. Free-flowing arms there.
Little chip from Ben Dunk. That is 6.
Yeah, just probably getting the outer half of the bat, but
And he's my trip 6, which has sailed over the rope. Well, 200 is very much on the cards here for the Australians. 12. Up and over, man underneath it is a spectator.
Run the googly inside out. He's my trip 6 once again. Just as if the extension of the arms and
he was in control of it here, and
he's my trip 6.
Step back. He's not in control of this. That's out.
Champions, the team owners are happy. The outside edge, all gripping a shit.
Well done, Imran Tahir.
Played really well for his 47. 153 for 3.
Dan Christian, T20 career at 8. That's good. 8 economy. Are you turning your arm? Bowled him. It was full and straight from Ryan McLaren.
The South Africa champions understanding how to use. As that ball tends to get for the South Africa champions. Callum Ferguson departs for 1. It's 100.
Cutting throughout his career, he's always been a hitter of the big ball.
And the India champions look good in that first day at the office. Alan, he got a 50. While he was dancing down the track, direct hit.
Oh, it's close. Yes, it's close enough. Umpire says.
And hitting in line, and what an over this.
Double strike by Ryan McLaren.
For 2, 156 for 5.
Tim Payne That's a great start for Tahir. Oh, it's a gentle full toss. Helped along its way. That will be full.
Well, the thought process from Imran Tahir was correct. He had a slip in place against
A fine leg for the leg spinner, but that was T20. Ooh, the googly. And that's gone.
looking to go big. Inside edge, and also
Imran Tahir stares down at Ben Cudding. Reverse sweep.
Well controlled by Tim Payne, but I just feel...
Oh no, he's actually, I think he might have hurt his knee. And they're just trying to pick him out because they know he can't really run at the moment. And looks like for Gordon Greenwich had a limp throughout. Strong all-rounder. Just strange field that he what's he do? Gets away with that, I tell you. He does get away. A week tomorrow, who'll be in that final. Decent shot from...
He's got to get his length right here because that provides a lot of time for the batter.
From Ben Cutting, slower ball from Charlotte. Doesn't matter whether you have 4 on the...
With that pace, if you keep bowling short, off and the rest inside the 30-yard circle.
And straight back down. EP Doomany earlier on in this innings diving. Yeah. Helped on its way.
Picking. It's sort of a free hit, really, for the batter. All he
Well, he will do. And it'll be a max. Yeah, it's that width and length that are just... Vernon Philander, who's finishing off the over of run.
15. And that ball carried all the way, and Vernon Philander must be...
There's runs to have. Sliced away. Ashwell.
Okay, but that could be so dangerous.
The divot. What a way to finish. Maximum to finish.
Payne and Cutting finishing it in style.
Australia have the biggest total of this tournament.
firepower in their ranks as well. South Africa champions, on the other hand, this is a big total for them to go out there and chase down. Bradley with 109 wickets in his T20 career, bowled really well against come and bowl a bat straight away. Binga! First up, gets a big wicket.
Well, can South Africa reverse their impact decision? Richard Levy, the impact sub. You've only wasted 1 ball, I suppose. Brett Lee, we said, with a new ball in his hand, he's always a threat. A little bit of a waist shape. Richard Lee, one of the best all-rounders.
And we'll get that boundary. Jacques Kallis just using his feet, looking to negate any sort of outswing, and that boundary will help Jacques Kallis for sure. Couple of days as well, and we'll take that boundary. Neil McKenzie opens his account with that boundary. 9 for 1.
Very nice from Neil McKenzie. Innovation. Not a bad ball at all. Nothing wrong. It's good lines, good length. Sweepage. 4.
Improvisation at its best by Neil McKenzie. They need to make sure that scoreboards keeps ticking and ticking quickly as well. Just using the pace of Peter Siddle to try and muscle your way for boundaries. Just capitalize on those field restrictions as well. You can only do.
Now, catch it is the call, not out of the screws from Jacques Kallis, and that's a really good catch. Xavier Doherty. Kallis knew, chasing 231, you've no time to settle, and he perishes the binger.
Bradley's good form continues. Saw him coming down, just that altering the length, keeping the ball away from the hitting zone of Jacques Kallis. Jacques Kallis got the bottom edge off the bat, and was looking to go big. It has to depart. No real timing on that occasion. Really well bowled by Bradley. Jacques Kallis goes for 6, 17 for 2.
Australia 17 for 2, South Africa and JP. Oh my word, the swing here for Brett Lees. He's got it on a string here, Binger.
Fortunate JP Dumini, but have a look at that length from Bradley. Seen right from... That's 4. Dancing down the track as well. Got the length that Neil Mackenzie was looking for. Of course, Bradley doesn't have the...
Up and over the offside, lovely. Really good shot that from Neil Mackenzie, showing all his cricketing nous there. Went leg side for his first 3 boundaries on that side, inside out over extra. Beauty. It might be a 6 that. It might be an ease my trip flat 6 from JP Dumini. Might just check it, getting a bit of help from his partner at square. Like, I reckon this is carried all the way, Nickel.
Straight out of the middle of the bat, JP Dumini read the length.
Gone! Nathan Coulter-Nile into the attack. Full, straight, cleans up off stump. I don't think he wanted to bowl the Yorker. That's the expression.
Let's just say that he bowled that Yorker. And to bowl that Yorker, the very first delivery in your spell, not the easiest. JP Dumini just played all over it. Big gap between bat and pad. Yeah, was just probably looking to play that too fine, shut the face of the bat way too early. JP Dumini gets 12 and has to walk back to the dugout. 39 for 3, South Africa champions.
Lovely shot. Oh, Neil Mackenzie, you made a career for that over 20 years. Easy as you like. 5 done, 44 for 3.
Swing. And swing off the bat blade as well. That's gone for 4.
Well, we've seen that throughout this game so far, that as soon as a bowler just gives a little bit of width or gets a little bit too straight, it's just dealt with. This pitch, Wilco, is day 3. And this has been, I think, a really good pitch to...
That'll go for 4. He has threaded that through extra cover, and he's timed it impeccably. Brings up the 50.
Always had that style and grace, didn't he? Nice timing.
Oh, look at those. The only one left. Magnificent piece of bowling by Nathan Coulter-Nile.
Oh, exactly the same way as he got JP Dumini out as well. Smashed the stumps over. There's no doubt about this. Full, straight, a little bit of an inside edge, but you don't say that on the scorecard. Just says bold. Thank you very much. Prince will have to go. Coulter-Nile has his second. And South Africa are in a heap of trouble. Gone for
Ben Laughlin. Up and over, extra, and that has gone for 4. Neil Mackenzie.
Yeah, Finch tried to put that left hand up. Tried to just get off the floor.
That's a nick. That's gone. On Tong with a swing and a very fine feather through to the keeper.
They've got to go for it, simple. Have to go for it. Already bowled a wicket.
In the town of Manchester.
Top edge and nicely taken. Was one of those hit me deliveries, and Tim Payne says, I'll do the rest. We're not going to go over deep mid-wicket, just finding the top edge. Neil Mackenzie, just a lazy shot.
Well, it was a short ball. It was outside off stump. Yes, it was there to hit. Neil Mackenzie can't believe it. He looks at the surface as if to say maybe a...
It was the White Duke's ball, as we'll talk about Xavier Doherty beating Villas in flight. He was looking to go really big downtown. Just the slowness of that delivery as well. I'll come back to that story as well, but that's another wicket for the South Africa. Playing golf as well, so all male members representing India. That's one of those flat ease my trip sixes. Order.
And that's probably cementing your statement. Back-to-back ease my trip sixes from Ryan Mack.
Clean ball on that occasion. Xavier Doherty. The arm ball working for Xavier Doherty. Straight through. And 6. 6 to finish the over with that ease my trip 6.99 for it. Payne was not feeling too well. Looking to find some replacement. That's another ease my trip 6. This time around, another big hit by McLaren, finding the middle of the bat, just muscle it over long on.
Fighter, he just wanted his team to do well. This might go all the way. He's gone all the way.
Boundary. 74 of those 60s this tournament so far. He's my trip 6s. Doesn't get all of it, but he gets enough of it.
He was not sure. He hit him on the shoulder, might have hit the helmet also a little bit on the way. But Tim Payne was going there, and eventually it was a dive. I think Imran Tahir thought that he might get away with this because that's 9th wicket gone for 114.